right, peace of the family, peace of the tribe. This is your brother, BroYosef. I'm back with another video. Peace of the dragon tribe, peace of the new love life family. So, if you guys can hear it already in my voice, I am a little under the weather, right? I got a little bit of a cold from my daughter. You know, when they go to school and stuff, they let the kids, play outside with no hat and all that stuff, and the babies get sick. Okay. So me trying to take care of my daughter, the other night, I woke up the next morning and I was all stuffy. You know what I'm saying? So either way, I'm gonna get this information to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I'm gonna do a video unless I'm really, really messed up. You know what I mean? So y'all kind of excuse my voice. And I know some people probably gonna get in here and say, take this, take that. Trust me, I've been taking it all. I've been taking it all. I'm actually taking mullein leaf to get rid of mucus. I'm taking ginger root, ginger root, putting that in a tea. With some lemon. I'm just guzzling that stuff, right? So far, it's good. It's working really good. So I just want to say thank you guys for all your love and support you've been giving me. Thank you guys for everything. Like I said, we got 16,000 subscribers. The channel was growing, and I'm grateful for that. Right? Did I say shout out to the Dragon Game? Right? Shout out to the Dragon Game. Right? It was revealed what this was in the Dragon, in the Dragon Magic class. And somebody asked me, BroYosef, is that a woman with a gold afro? No, it's not a woman with a gold afro. This is a man with nagas. Okay? Nagas around his head. This is snakes. All right? And what this is made out of, I reveal it later. All right? And I reveal it in the class. So, so people can get them one. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, before I start the video, let's give my things for the day. Let's give our things for the day to the gods and powers of the day. All right? Today is Tuesday. I give thanks to the gods and goddesses of Tuesday. I give thanks to the gods and goddesses of war. I give thanks to my spiritual father, Lord Indra, who put me here to be a spiritual warrior. I give thanks to the god Ogun, the god Ares, all the gods of war and order. I give thanks to the ancestors before me, known and unknown. I give thanks to the ascended masters. I give thanks to the five elements, earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, or ether. I give thanks to my animal spirit, the snake and the deer. And I give thanks to Mother Earth for always providing. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So yes, family, we back. And in this video here, family, I want to talk about enlightenment. Okay, I think this is a important topic. What does it mean to be enlightened? Right? I'm going to explain that. It's not going to be a long video because of my voice and everything. But I do want to tell you guys also that I have a new spiritual tool that's coming out. It should be out by the time this video drops, called the Crystal Energy Amplifier. And pretty much it's a design I created with a bunch of different symbols. Some that you see, some that you don't see. That literally, if you take a crystal and put it on top of this, it will amplify the power of your crystal. So this is a tool that you guys can use. You can download it. You guys can download it from the website that'll be right below this video. And pretty much you can take your crystals and you can literally put your crystals, and this is something that will actually feed your crystals. It will give your crystals something to do while you're not using them. And it will give them, it's a lot of information in this picture. So in the picture you'll see Latin words. Okay, the main one you'll see is Fiat Lux, which means let there be light. You will see that in the picture. You'll also see a certain hertz, the frequency of the sun will be in the raindrops. You will see the numbers for that, the frequency of the sun. And you will see the hertz for that. And it's very powerful. I've tried it out myself. I tested it. It's tried and true. And if you guys would like to keep your crystals amplified and energized, you guys can download it, and it is a very powerful thing. All right, you can check that out on my website, newlifetools.com. It'll be link will be below the video. So let's get into the video, family. So a lot of people talk about this enlightenment thing, right? And I'm not on here to say anybody's wrong, okay? But I just want to make my job as a spiritual teacher is to make things very clear for my students and for people who follow me, okay? That's all I try to do. I could be very deep if I want, but I try not to get deep in my videos. I try to go straight to the nitty gritty and tell people what it is and give you guys a deeper understanding. Because along your path and your journey, you're going to come across this word, enlightenment. You're also going to come across the word Christ or Christhood or Christ consciousness. Okay? And that was actually my first video. What is Christ consciousness? Okay? And Christ consciousness can be looked at as a state of enlightenment because there can be different levels to Christ consciousness. But on the third dimension, we understand it as one thing. Okay? And what I want to do in this video is break down the difference between what is Christ, what it means when you achieve Christhood, and what it means when you achieve Buddhahood. Okay? I like to use Buddhahood as a symbol of enlightenment. Okay? So let's talk about what it means to be a Christ-like, or what it means to achieve your Christhood, right? And if you're watching this video right now, I'm going to pretty much tell you that you're pretty much walking the path of a Christhood. To be the word Christ means to be anointed, okay? So when you look in the Bible and you see Jesus Christ, and he was actually talking to the disciples, or not even that, right? Let's go back to the point where he actually got baptized by John the Baptist, okay? Before that, he was just known as Jesus, the son of Joseph. When he got baptized, he became the anointed one. He became the Christ, okay? Well, why then? Why did he become the Christ when he got baptized in water? Well, that was a symbol of his initiation, okay? Because Jesus Christ did go to mystery schools. You can go read that in the Apocrypha books. Apocrypha, for those who don't know, the Apocrypha, right? You can go read that in the Apocrypha books. The Apocryphas are pretty much the books that they took out of the Bible. And one of the main reasons why they took them out of the Bible is because they didn't want you guys to know the truth about a lot of things, okay? So you guys can go get something called the Other Bible. The Other Bible has some Apocryphas in it. It has some of the, I believe some of the Zohar might be in there. The Book of Radiance. The Book of Radiance is in there. It's called the Other Bible. It's a very dope book that you guys should have in your library. Okay, the Other Bible. And it has a bunch of the Apocrypha. Or you get any book on the Apocrypha. And the Apocrypha is that. Apocrypha talks about reincarnation. The Book of Adam and Eve will blow your mind. Right? The book of, I think it was the book of Barnabas that talked about where Jesus was at between the ages of 12 and 30. Right? Jesus was studying mystery schools. He was learning magic and alchemy and science and all that type of stuff. People think because he's the son of God, he just had this power. But Jesus Christ in the Bible was the same one that told y'all gonna do greater things than I did. Well, why is that? Right? If you read the story of the Bible, it wasn't about worshiping Jesus, right? It was about becoming like him. It was about becoming like him. Not about going through suffering and pain and then one day getting raptured and becoming like Christ. It was about becoming like him while you're on earth. That was the goal. Today, you don't see that with a lot of Christians. Right? And I grew up in a church where I saw miracles. Right? I saw a lot of miracles happen. And I was blessed to see that. I saw demons come out of people. And that's a question I get a lot. People say, well, how does that work, BroYosef? Well, you have demons in church and, it's not the real thing. So how are these demons obeying these people? Well, I want you guys to understand that people on this planet are born with power, okay? Some people literally have God-like powers and they just don't know it. They get into the wrong religions and stuff like that. So, prime example, you have a person that have a natural power to heal, okay? They're born with this gift. Okay, and they'll say in the church that this person can perform miracles. They just know how to use their energy to heal. You have a person that is a psychic, right, in the church, but they'll say that they're a prophet. or God's chosen them to be a prophet. And if they're in religion, they're really limiting their abilities. Okay, they're limiting their abilities. So I want you guys to understand that. Go get the apocryphal books to get a deeper understanding about the other things outside the so-called Bible that you read, and also, well, not you guys, but that people may read. But you guys are welcome to read this too. Also, you guys got to understand, 1611 King James Bible is the original Bible. Okay, if you're not reading the 1611 King James as a Christian, you're not even reading the real Bible. The 1611 Bible has 80 books in it. The Bible that Christians read today has 66 books in it. That book is missing a lot of stuff. So just to let people know how much they've been lied to over the years, right? So on top of that, you have this Christ figure in there, and he became the anointed one, right? What does that really mean to be anointed? Everybody watching this video right now is anointed. To be anointed, really, to break it down, simply means you're the chosen. So when people say, what really are the chosen ones? To be a chosen one is simply to be an anointed person. It's to be Christ-like. To be a Christ person. You can call them a Christ seed. I've heard people call them Messiah seeds. I've heard people call them crystals, not crystal children, but crystals. But you can say crystal children because crystal children already are the real crystal children already are really Christ-like. They're already anointed, and they already had the mentality to be Christ-like. Which is why a lot of people in their 20s contact me already have powers and they're psychic already. They're telling me stuff I can't even talk about on video because they're really Christ children, right? So, but everybody watching this video is anointed. So congratulations, you're the chosen, right? You're one of the chosen people if you're watching this video. And I'm not saying that because you're watching my video. I'm saying that because you're on a path of metaphysics. You're on a path of learning. Whether you want to call it the occult, which simply means hidden. Some people think the occult means satanic or evil. No, the occult means to hide. It means hidden. So whether you study the occult or you study metaphysics, if you're on a path of learning deeper knowledge about self, if you're on a path of learning self, then you're chosen. Some of us come from messed up families, right? And you may be the only one in your family that's spiritual. That's because you're the chosen one. You're the one that has to suffer. You're the one but you don't have to suffer once you learn. But you need to understand you're the sacrifice for the family. You're the one that's coming down to be spiritual in the midst of the chaos and do the ancestor work, do the ancestor offerings and help the family. Because as you evolve, you fix the bloodline. So you're the Christ in the family. So to be a Christ is not to be enlightened. Okay? It could be looked at as a level of enlightenment, right? Because there's different stages to enlightenment. We're going to get into that. But to be a Christ person or to be Christ-like or to be an anointed person is to be a chosen person. So Jesus Christ in the Bible, the reason why he was the Christ is because he was chosen to walk the path that he walked. Okay, let's make that very clear. Jesus Christ was chosen to walk his path. He was the only one who was anointed or who was worthy to walk the path that he walked, according to the Bible. And I'm not saying Jesus Christ is real. I'm just using that as an example. Okay? So that's what that is, right? Buddhahood, right, is true enlightenment. Okay? So to achieve Buddhahood is to achieve enlightenment. Okay? That's what enlightenment is. Buddha is Christ. To be Christ-like is not enlightenment, but Buddhahood is literally enlightenment, right? And there's different types of Buddha. That's why there's so many different Buddhas, because there's so many different ways to reach enlightenment. This is why you have the Dzogchen Buddhism, right? Which focuses more on turning your soul into a light body and taking your body with you and leaving the planet. Then you have other schools that will let the body die and the body will shrink, but the soul will turn into a light body and move on. Then you have people like Zen Buddhists who believe in being very still and being bored, or going to a deep state of boredom, or a deep state of being still and quiet and achieving enlightenment that way. So you got people who will do that, right? Coughing or not, I'm getting this video out, right? Because I think you guys need to understand this. So you got people that will understand that understand this, right? And people know that there's many paths to enlightenment, right? Once again, I even talked about the left-hand path of the dark side. They have a way to become enlightened, right? So what really is enlightenment? Enlightenment really is, you have different stages of enlightenment until you reach what they call true enlightenment. And I like to use the Buddha as the person of true enlightenment because he really achieved that. So if you're spiritual, you're waking up in knowledge to a certain extent. Well, let me explain this first. To be enlightened really means to come to a certain state of realization. That's really what being enlightened is. Once you realize something, not believe it. Let's make that very clear. It's about realizing, family. That's what people struggle with. They think that because they believe it, they should be here. And it's not about belief. You can believe all you want. Belief helps. But it's not. It's about sitting down and really thinking and understanding something, and then coming to that realization. You realize something. The truth is, you're already enlightened. You have amnesia. You don't remember that you're enlightened. You don't remember that you come from the divine already. Your soul, the soul in its first original state is already divine. That's where you come from, family. So you're already enlightened, but you came down and you got amnesia and you totally forgot who you are. That's what you're dealing with, family. So enlightenment comes in stages, right? You can open your chakras and open all your chakras, and you can reach a certain state of enlightenment. It doesn't mean you reach true enlightenment. And the enlightened beings, when you reach Christhood and you become an anointed one, like when you reach a light body, right? You are fifth dimensional. What they're really saying is you reach your fifth dimensional body. It means that you're not worthy to be human anymore. You don't have to come back to Earth anymore if you can reach your fifth dimensional body. That's a very high state because the fifth dimensional body can go to any dimension they want to. Your light body can travel anywhere it wants to travel. It's a very powerful vessel. Then you have the sixth dimensional beings, which is where the Buddha is, and everyone who has reached true enlightenment has gone to that dimension in that state. Okay, and from that point on, you become into godhood. So you go from being a human to your Christhood, which is when you're going through the storm and the rain. If you understand the story of Christ, you understand his journey wasn't easy. Your journey is not easy. You're gonna have to fight people. You're gonna have to be angry. Your family gonna turn against you. Your friends. It's okay. You're gonna lose friends, family. It's okay, family. It's all part of the journey. You gotta understand that. I can tell a lot of sad stories, right? But it ain't about that right now. So I want to encourage y'all with that, right? You're on your Christhood. You're already Christ, whether you're male or female. You're already the anointed one. You're on that level. You're on that path. You're on the hero's journey as we speak. Your goal now is to become enlightened. And this is why BroYosef teach y'all about sun gazing and working with different things to absorb light so you can become enlightened. It can bring your consciousness higher so you can have deeper realizations. Okay? That's what BroYosef is trying to do for you guys. Okay? So, I want you guys to understand that, right? Enlightenment comes in stages. I definitely achieved a certain state of enlightenment when I had my crown chakra open. It appeared right on video. Like I got a picture of it. I put it up some months ago. If you go to my community section on my YouTube page and go down, you'll see when I had a purple ball above my head. I know what that's like. Does it mean I reached a state of true enlightenment? No, maybe not. Right? Or maybe I have. I'm going to tell you how you know you reach a state of true enlightenment. Okay? When you reach a state of true enlightenment, nothing really bothers you. That's a fact. Nothing really bothers you. In my opinion, in the world we live in today, being in true enlightenment can be vulnerable because you lose your ego, which means that you don't even care to defend yourself half of the time. All you focused on is high vibrations. So somebody may say something disrespectful to you, and you're like, oh, don't worry about it. You're stuck in a state of bliss. A person who has achieved true enlightenment down here will look crazy to people because they're always smiling. They're always happy. We will think they're kooky. They're out of their mind. That's what we would think. If we saw a person in true enlightenment living in their inner cities. Now, if you lived in the mountains and you lived with the monks and stuff like that and you was in a state of true enlightenment, that's something totally different. That's why a lot of them go there for that. And they live in those areas so they can be in that state endlessly. We all know the stories about Baba G and who is real, right? Baba G is real and Baba G is still alive. He has an immortal body. he's reaching a state of enlightenment. He's a sixth dimensional being, and he can travel back and forth here whenever he wants. Whenever he wants. Baba G is very real. That's actually a person that it's actually a person that I'm trying to find in a higher world. I haven't had a chance to meet Baba G yet, but I've been trying to look for him in the higher worlds, Baba G. But I believe one day I will, right? I'll find him, and I'll be able to have a conversation with him. But he's a real entity, right? He's a real entity, and he really achieved that enlightenment. So that's what it is, family. That's what enlightenment is. Enlightenment comes in stages, and enlightenment is when you finally realize the truth that you're actually one with the all. There's no separation. There's no black and white. There's no gay and straight. There's no lesbian and female and homosexual and male. There's no none of that. Everything is one. You and a rock is the same thing. And you respect that rock for being what it is. And you respect that if that rock falls and crushes somebody's heads open, you understand the rock is being a rock. So there's no judgment when you become fully enlightened. Right? So there's certain stages of enlightenment, right? So also with true enlightenment, if you had true enlightenment on this planet, it will come with powers. The power to levitate, the power to be invisible, right? There's different things that come with being enlightened. So that's what it is, family, right? You have Christhood, which means that you're chosen. You're all Christ. You're all chosen, and you won't be watching this video. But your next goal, family, is to become enlightened. So I recommend you move everything negative out of your way. Everything negative that is blocking your growth. I don't care if it's friends or family. I don't play. I get them out of the way. If you're giving me a headache in my life, friends or family, you got to go. I don't talk to you. I don't be around you. That's just what it is. Right? And I still love them. I just love them from a distance. But sometimes that's what you got to do. So, y'all excuse my voice. I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about that because I thought it was really important, right? And I didn't want to wait. I try to get y'all a video every Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest. I try to get that out to y'all, right? So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had to make this one short. But I wanted to give you guys an understanding of that as you come across it in your path about enlightenment, because it's one of the things that you should be seeking. Watch my video, How to Grow Spiritually. Light is the biggest thing that you can attain. You should be reading all kinds of books on how to absorb light. Everything that has to do with light. So you can get off this planet, family. You should be wearing amulets that are divine. Divine amulets that can hold lights. You should be wearing these things. Right? You should be wearing these things. You want to learn how to wear it? Get a Dragon Magic 102. You know? That's some deep information. I don't just give it out for free. Right? But yeah, family. That's what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. More to come. I got another class coming out. I'm not going to say what it is. That should be coming out next week. Hopefully, by next week, I should have that class out. The closer I get to it, I will reveal what it is. It's another one that people have been waiting on. Like I said, the Crystal Energy Amplifier is on the video. Is on the website. The link is below the video. And it's very powerful. Very powerful. I've been using it all week. I designed it myself. I know what elements to put in to make it work. And it's very powerful. Like I said, we have words of light in there. Words of light. Latin. Very powerful things going on in that picture. So you guys can buy that if you would like. I know you guys are always asking me for products. Also, yes, the amulets, the helm of all amulets are still coming. I'm just waiting on some other tools I need I need more. I don't have enough tools I need to design to continue to make them the way I'm making them. So I need to order more stuff, and that's what I just did. Everything should be here this week, and we're gonna get it on. I'm gonna put more out, okay? So that's what it is, family. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Brother Yusef a little under the weather. My throat was a little funny. I'm gonna get back to drinking this ginger tea, and this mullein leaf. And like I said, mullein leaf. You guys need to get that. My brother Makai Kondo put me on to that years ago. Mullein leaf, MULLEN leaf. You guys can get that in tea form. It's great for taking away mucus, right? It's really good. So I recommend you guys getting that. All right. Peace and blessings to y'all, family. Until next time, Brother Yusef, love y'all. Peace.